Good evening, folks. I'm the Closet Gamer and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to continue playing on with Forspoken, but before I continue on, please let me say throw a like and subscribe my way if you like my content. Yeah, like I said, any feedback or anything always helps my channel grow. I'm always looking to improve my content, so please let me know if there's anything I can be doing better or anything that I do crap. I mean, like I said, I would like to learn. So, I know this is a late one coming by, but like I said, there's been a few technical difficulties, a few things that I've had to learn my way around kind of thing. For example, the last video I recorded was in 720p, which annoys me a bit because it's meant to be HD. But I'm not going back and rerunning that video again, so we're just going to continue on from here. Now, last video we were running around huge swaths of the open world. We fought a few bosses, we fought a few elite enemies, and we brought Alden's father, Robian, I think his name is, yep, Robian. We brought him back to town, and he's like half human, half zombie now. So
worried. I wonder if Bob's okay.
Yeah, and now she's asking, obviously Frey is concerned about Bob, or Break Bob as she calls him. So let's see what kind of shit we can get up to in this little town, see what's changed since we left last time. Hopefully the story's moved along anyway. But yeah, just making sure a few things are working. But yeah, so far I've been enjoying this game. I'm going to roll the dice, see what kind of perks I can get. It's just a random buff basically. Temporary boost Frey's attacking abilities to the max.
Guess it's my lucky day.
There we go. Attack up. I'll take it. What's the bartender got for me?
Sorry to hear about Olevia. Just can't believe Tantas did what she did. You be careful out there. She's not one to mess with lightly. What'll it be?
God, that was so rigid.
Coming right up.
He like broke for like seconds before continuing. Okay, this cutscene hopefully is executed properly. No, I've been watching Vikings all day, that's why I've been late.
For a king.
A queen, right? Because obviously you're not a king. I've just noticed as well, I've got like a 4th stamina block in the bottom left there. So, pretty luck.
I'm gonna check to see if Bob's doing okay. Let's look around town and see if we can find him.
We're gonna look at Bob. Give us a second. Bloody hell, Break Bob. We're gonna find him.
Hello there. Can I get you something?
There is still something behind there and I don't know what it is. I don't know how to get to it either.
Come again, eh?
Shut up, Tavern Keeper. Yeah, she won't just climb.
You're Frey, aren't you?
Oh.
The one who used her amazing powers to drive back the monsters. I'm Pilo. Can't believe I'm talking to the hero who saved the city.
I'm not a hero. Not now, never will be. Did you want something?
Just wondering if there's
That's
anything
cold,
I can
Frey.
do. I don't know, I could... Hey, I could show you around town. You haven't been here long, right?
A guided tour, what an excellent idea. Certainly couldn't hurt to get the lay of the
No,
land.
thanks, but I'm not in the mood.
Oh, don't say that. Look, I'll be waiting for you, all right? When you're ready, just let me know.
Which means we're going to have to take him up on it. New detours are now available. Open the main menu and check the map. Detours, aka side quests. If you visit certain marked locations or talk to marked NPCs, you can occasionally take on special side quests. As the story progresses, these may become unavailable. God, I get tongue-tied all the time. So be sure to take them on while you have the chance. Yeah, I remember that from before. Come on then, what's your quest?
Decided to take me up on my offer?
Why not? Maybe you can tell me what's around
bet.
there.
Give me the tour.
Great! This is great! Alright! We'll start at the square in the lower city. This way.
Oh yeah, up
Come
then.
on, follow me!
Right, well, he's actually going to run. Okay.
The lower city is where all the refugees live. And the square, here, is its heart.
Are you a refugee?
My parents were.
He's
I
a
was born
refugee. In the days before the break, Sepul was much more than a quiet collection of buildings standing serenely amid the beauty of nature. Oh, itchy eye. Despite the ravages of time and recent events, Obrana Square retains the tranquility of this peaceful past, with its sweeping stairway and dignified stone pillars crashing a sense of airy openness. Townspeople gather here at all hours of the day to exchange goods and information, or just pass the time. Okay.
Sepal are born and bred, huh?
Anyone my age or younger pretty much has to be.
Take a look around the square in the lower city. It seems quite a crowd has gathered. Okay, so I'm encouraged to speak to people then. Fair enough. Kids, of course. What are the kids going to say? Oh. What exactly was the point of that? Are you actually going to talk to me or something? Triangle's not appearing. Alright. Very specific placement.
Elaph. This is
Okay,
the girl
actual
Olevia was
cutscene
talking
now.
about.
The amazing girl?
Oh, come on. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Olevia
either.
used to look after my elf a lot, you know. But I never heard her talk about another grown-up like she did you.
She knew Frey for all of 5
Think
seconds.
so?
And she was special to you too, I imagine.
Why? You only just met.
She never knew her parents, you know. They left her at the dump when she was just a baby.
What? You're kidding.
It's no wonder she found it so hard to trust adults.
Yeah, exactly like Frey. If it wasn't much more than nose, it would be unbelievable.
Tantas Silo was a mighty warrior. I'd watch yourself out there if I were you.
She's got shit on me. I cut her down in 5 seconds.
I felt so powerless. There was nothing I could do to help her. Nothing. But I won't let anything happen to my son. I can't.
Dad?
No kidding. Oh, this guy.
I was just pondering the fleeting nature of life. One moment, we are laughing together, not a care in the world.
The next minute we're dead.
Next, we are not the dust on the wind. What good can come of love in such a time?
Chocolate time.
Surely it can only end in tragedy.
I hate to say it, but you might be right.
Some music, perhaps? Though I fear it will do precious little to lift the mood.
Then don't bother.
Then allow me to perform the horrible terror of Preynost.
You really need some help naming these.
Preynost is a harsh and unforgiving land. Not all who make the journey there are fortunate enough to escape a fiery fate.
This guy is shit.
And for those they leave behind, not remains but emptiness. You would do well to take care if if you plan on venturing there yourself.
What is this meant to be? Because it's not a
Not
song.
exactly the most illuminating of ditties, was it?
No. What is the
The trouble with these arty types. Very little in the way of practical advice.
What do you mean? Kranos bad. Stay away. That was pretty much the message, right?
Yes, but how he sang it was shit. if it was a song, it wasn't even poetry. It didn't rhyme, nothing. I mean, what was the point of it? It's just a statement, just glittered up with some very light fucking guitar playing going on behind it. I mean, what the fuck is that? It's nothing.
Odin's over the moon to have her father back. I don't think I've ever seen her so happy. I'd say we owe you a thank you.
Well, you don't really. Fake Bob is still a nut job.
Around here's basically our turf.
A shame it's barely fit for human habitation.
Calf is such a
Do
wise
the
ass.
buildings around here just not get fixed?
Nope.
Sometimes. But we're not a priority down here. The upper city comes first. And that, and then everything else.
That sucks.
Up there's where we get our water.
I've seen that already. Thank you, though.
Oh, really? Alright then. Let me show you something else.
Something less boring than the ungifted singer band, whatever the hell that guy is with a silly little guitar. Alright, we're back up here, are we?
It's downright frightening, it is. Fancy letting someone like that roam the streets unsupervised.
Hey, Mommy! Mommy! That's the lady!
Shush you! And you don't go near her, you hear?
Hey, that's no way to.
It's cool. I'm used to it.
Shame. I was rather hoping to see that fiery temper of yours in action.
Nah, she won't use
Petty
magic in
small-minded
town.
gossips. Although, I suppose it is pretty frightening. With your power, you could turn the whole town on its head just like that. Yeah, you're something else, all right.
Not this shit again. I'm nobody. Get over it already.
Hey, do you like animals?
They're all right, I guess.
Great. You like this then?
If it's just a random goat or something somewhere, then I'm not sure why you think I'm going to be impressed. At least I can go around the whole city now from the looks of it. I know where this is. This is where I came
Over
in.
here's where we keep all the livestock.
Well, it doesn't look like to be. Oh yeah, there
Don't
is.
get
I
to
see
eat
sheep.
very often, but we do all right, I suppose. Hey, you can't create food out of thin air, can you? Never mind.
Very good. While the peaceful pasture with its free roaming sheep might be relaxing in another setting, its proximity to the city graveyard lands it in eerie air that keeps most visitors at bay. Meat is hard to come by in Sepul these days, and despite trying to increase output, all attempts have been met with misfortune of one kind or another, be it disease or outright theft.
The big open area is the graveyard. Rich or poor, we all end up there in the end.
A farm and a cemetery. You don't see that often.
Yeah, why would you put them next to each other?
Really? It's quite a good arrangement. The animals help keep the grass down. Come on, let's go and take a closer look.
Just buy a lawnmower. Oh,
They're not shy, that's for sure.
Well, we don't
Geo,
get many new
if you could
faces
see
now.
this right now, you would see sheep.
Hey, why don't you try feeding them?
Really? Is that allowed?
Of course! Wait here. I'll go and grab some food.
Feeding the sheep. Yeah, these are the kind of detours that I consider to be one note. Try finding hungry sheep and feeding them. You can use cuffed scan to figure out which ones have worked up an appetite.
Just go up to one of them and hold out your hand.
Alright, does this sheep want food?
Tantas didn't come as far as the pasture. There's that to be thankful for, at least. These little lovelies are worth more to us now than ever. Wool, milk, meat, even parchment. You name it. We need them for it.
Fed the sheep.
This guy's a mess. You don't bathe them?
Oh, we try. But
Got
that
no
one
fur.
just loves his mud baths.
Wool, sorry. Poor sheepies. What's here? Oh, that's another sheep.
Fluffy.
Yep. These ones aren't as bald. Feed the hungry sheep. Sheepy hungry.
Like I said, this is the graveyard.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, well, if they're dead, they're down there.
Hungry sheep. There's a sheep down here. Sheep could do with some grub.
Fluffy.
Yeah, same statement again. Why am I doing this? I mean, I get it. It's probably just to fill up or prop up the world, I guess. I don't. There's one more sheep, is there? There's one here.
Damn, you really wolfed that down, huh?
They're beasts. Yay! I guess. There we go.
Our savior's favorite farm. Has kind of a ring to it. Don't you think? I might put up a sign. Right. I suppose it's time I showed you the upper city.
It's the
back to where
only
we came, and
farm
up
in the
stairs.
place.
Or did you want to look around a bit more first?
Yeah, I got some level up. Is there anything else in here?
This gate.
What was the point in mentioning the graveyard though? Because we didn't go there, did we? What's this? Ah, coin.
Do you feed the animals? Oh.
I'm sure that was meant to be an exchange, but because I jumped down, I suppose he can't jump down. He has to run the whole way round. Because of pathing. Fuck.
Tantas didn't come as far as the pasture. There's that to be thankful for, at least. These little lovelies are worth more to us now than ever. Wool, milk, meat, even parchment. You name it. We need them for it.
Toilet paper? Means can you use wool for toilet paper? I mean, you said you name it. That's what came to my head. Poor sheep. Don't get me wrong, I'm a meat eater, but damn, I do wish we didn't have to eat animals.
Can I ask you something? Your powers. Could you give me a quick demonstration?
Absolutely not. You're not some street performer.
Look, I'm sorry, but they're not for show.
Ah, really? I was hoping you'd give me another look. But I guess I've seen enough. Athia's as good as saved already.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you? I'm not your savior.
She's not wrong.
So, this is where the rich folks live.
Yep. And they get the best food, the nicest clothes, and the safest part of the city to themselves.
Of
They
course.
run everything just because of who they are. Best not to think about it.
In every society there is a class divide.
Accident in birth. Curse you, cruel fate.
Yep. But not saying I agree with it, but seriously, it's in everything.
Oh, don't even look at her.
Posh twats.
What business does someone like that have in this part of the city?
What business does someone like that have, that dirty peasant?
That boy is here again.
Ugh.
He'll clear off soon enough.
The game trying to make them horrible people.
Only if she does something.
Well, of course you will.
We'll see, dear.
Certainly not endearing us to the whole town, are you?
This is the Tower of... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's maybe not go in for the full tour, though.
Hey there. Can she really be trusted? It's not that.
Can she really be trusted? If you want to keep your cushy life.
This is the mausoleum. Our souls come here when we die.
What are you doing here? And you? You belong in the lowest city.
Ah, this prick.
Yes! You have no right to be here. Neither of you.
Hang on. That's his name, is it?
Of all the people to run into.
3
Frey
pricks.
saved the city! If anyone deserves to be here, it's her! If she wanted, she could turn you to ashes in a heartbeat! But she'd never do that. Isn't that right, Frey?
Okay, can you fucking let it go already?
What? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Ugh.
If you want to save your city, do it your fucking self.
Amen.
You're not dragging me into this.
The mausoleum, this ancient structure, is older than Sipal itself, though nobody knows where exactly it was built. It is more than just a building to the Athenians, who believe that the souls of the departed come here to rest for all eternity. The precise origin of this belief is unclear. Generations of Athenians have treated the mausoleum as a place of worship and reflection, and to this day, visitors can be seen offering up thanks and prayers. Yeah, religion.
What
of course.
about our tour? There's so much still to see.
I don't need a stupid fucking tour. I actually like her when she says shit like that, because I'm like, yep.
You're the criminal who came from the corruption, aren't you?
Hello, little
Stay
prick.
out of the upper city. We don't want you tainting us with it.
Turn the kid into a frog or something. That would amuse me.
You're not really going after Tantas, are you?
I'll do what I
Suppose
want.
It's better than you loitering around town any longer.
Eesh. Bunch of stuffed shirts. You really have to make the upper classes so unlikable. They're not all going to be pricks, are they? There's got to be one or two who are just decent.
Is it true you mean to face Tantas on your own? I must say, you look like a girl with a death wish.
At least the person who isn't slagging me off.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. What we got going on in here then?
The encroaching corruption has caused so many of the old ways to be lost. In days gone by, this would have been the season for our most sacred ceremony of peace and remembrance. Yet now, few seem to even remember its existence.
Pretty sure they only have all one line of dialogue each. It's faithful like that. Another hidden coin. Gotta eat 'em all, Pokemon.
What are they doing?
If I had to guess, I'd say they're offering up prayers to the dead.
Doesn't look like praying's done much for Athia so far.
Nope.
Well, the habits of a lifetime are hard to break. And who can blame them for seeking a little solace after all they've lost?
Yeah, guess you're right.
If they're all stuffed shirts so they can stick it and save themselves. This is the thing. They want us to see the whole city in like some kind of positive light, you know, like it's a saviour or something. And on the other hand, you make half of it awful by making them stuffed shirt pricks. Interesting.
If only I could have protected you. I know I can't change anything now, but still wish I could have spoken to you one last time.
That's done anyway. Prayed for her. Now where are we going? There is something behind there, I just don't know how to get in there. Probably something I'll come back to.
The cats in the upper city certainly aren't afraid of anyone, are they?
Yeah, they're cute. They're not Homer.
I don't know how you even tell one from another, to be honest.
Then you've never owned an animal. Seriously, who was Cuff? Was he an alien or something? Like, never had a pet, never had anything. Just, you know, an inanimate object his entire life, I imagine. Never went to a realm where someone had a cat or an animal. Never cared for anyone but himself. I mean, seriously, the guy's a misery guts. That's coming from me, a person who is generally a misery guts anyway. Just glad to get out of that elitist piece of shithole. Just trying to make sure I don't miss any items. Something up here.
Look at him. He looks like he's standing guard.
That, or he's still petrified after everything that's happened.
Or he's about to kill you.
Yeah, I guess they do have a pretty keen sense of danger, don't they?
Looks like he's going to kill me. Don't kill me, kitty. You ain't got the skills, first of all. Yeah, snobby brat. What else? So maybe we should pay for their fuck-uppery.
Roby and Keen, returned to us at last. Who would have thought it? I'm from Janoon, you know. Same as him. Does a lot for the old civic pride, having countrymen like that, I can tell you.
Right. I do wish once you spoke to him, it would just...
Roby and Keen, returned to us at last. Who would have thought
I do wish once you spoke to him once, the dialogue option would go away, because then you don't know if you've spoken to him. Unless you make a mental note that, oh yeah, I've been there. What's up here then? Exploring the town. Or at least trying to. I think I spoke to all them. Again, the conversations aren't exactly titillating, so you can't remember it based on the conversations and how interesting an NPC is. They're boring NPCs, and you just kind of have to remember the geography of where they are, because there's nothing else to remember them by. They're not well written. It's not intriguing dialogue or anything.
Let's see.
Where's Kitty gonna take me? You gonna take me to a secret swag stash, Kitty?
I have a strange feeling that cat wants us to follow it.
Yeah. Surprisingly, it doesn't run very fast. I mean, cats, if you've chased a cat, you know they can fucking run, let me tell you. And yeah, I can sprint and keep up with this thing. No, not sprint, like just jog. I mean, this isn't even a run. Sprint would imply that I was dashing. What's that? Is that another weird doll thing? Yeah, pop it. Once I come on site in Athia, these wooden dolls are now quite the rarity. Generations of Athians grew up with puppets for playthings, and they were once as plentiful as they were indicative of their makers' diverse backgrounds and personalities. Now, however, there is no one to make them, which has driven their value up considerably. Yeah, it's the same description.
You let me here on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, to give you a plant gnome thing. What is... This is the thing, this is what they mean by a lot of the missions being pointless, basically. Because they could have just given me that. It's not like I learned anything valuable by following that cat. I had to follow it, what, about 20 feet, pick an item up. I mean, they didn't have a good idea about missions, did they? They don't know what, I think they don't know what a good, interesting mission is. And it's a shame because they've got
thinking where Bob might have gotten to.
They've got a semi-interesting world, and they do nothing with it. You know, I'm not saying it's super interesting because, as far as I'm concerned, they've moved a few letters around and made things very difficult to say, like Olevia when it's really Olivia. You know, they move the letters around, so shit is weird to say, like Praenost. And it's just words that they've kind of jumbled the letters a little bit to try and make it sound more deep than it actually is.
I'm so happy the crops weren't ruined. My dad said if we didn't have any grain, we'd all starve to death.
And that's where the point ends.
Sounds like trouble.
Another cat. Another cat that wants me to follow it.
Flighty little creature. Worth chasing it down, perhaps.
So I can get another gnome. This isn't a mission. Following a cat is not a mission. Not unless it requires something on my part, some kind of skill.
Wait, it stopped.
Yeah, to take me to a bloody gnome that I've already gotten a few of. Yeah, it's the same thing. Well, it's a precious aren't going to tell us that moves.
Aw, is this for me?
I mean, don't get me wrong, if it's valuable, great, but you don't need to keep showing me the glossary entry on it if it isn't going to change. I don't need to keep seeing the flipping, like, Pokédex entry of those statues.
Please, Frey, wait!
Okay.
Listen, okay? I never said I'd help you. With anything. Ever. Got that?
I'm sorry. I got carried away, I suppose. Look, let me take you to one last place.
Fuck no.
Come on, please.
Better be interesting.
I'm sure he's going to take no for an answer.
One look at whatever the hell it is, and I'm out.
Thank you so much. Come on, it's this way.
Right.
Wait, what the hell is this?
Listen to the background, it's just a load of waffle.
Thank you so much for saving the city.
Listen to the background.
Mom said we're not supposed to talk to you, but thank you, Frey.
And it's out of place because there's not that many people around.
It was nothing.
That's not true. And you know it. We're all in your debt.
Listen to the background. Just a load of waffle.
Wait, is this why you came and found me in the first place?
Pilo! You'd better not let me find you slacking off, you little runt.
Oh no!
Where the heck are you? Get here! Now!
Oh no! It's the boss! Sorry, Frey. I have got to go.
Bunch of flowers Frey received from the children's support as a thank you for protecting the city. The bright red blooms were all grown within the walls of Sepul, and the neatness of the presentation suggests that a kindly adult probably lent a helping hand. Yeah, it's just the backgrounds. It sounds like it's overloaded with waffle.
What an excitable young man.
You know, I've never gotten flowers before.
And let's hope it never happens again, shall we?
If you're going to swoon over him for giving you some flowers, then seriously, you need to get them more often. Believe me, it's not a rarity. In fact, I'm surprised Frey hasn't been snapped up by somebody already. I mean, does Ching sound familiar at all?
Oi, you!
Huh? You talking to me?
What you got?
She's a sharp one. What's that you got there, eh?
Oh, he's got those little dolls.
I just found it lying around the town.
Let me swap you something for it. I'll do you a good deal, I promise.
So it's not a shop then. Gameplay the trader. If you can find enough Poppet dolls hidden around Sepul, you'll be able to swap them with the trader for some unique items.
Well, show me the goods.
Okay. Product sometimes restores health when critical hits are inflicted on enemies. Incredibly rare mushroom that's prized as a premium crafting material. Got 3. I can get one of each. Oh, I can get a nugget as well. Ooh, a nugget might be worth it, you know. Geo, hello my friend. You alright? I tell you what you just missed. You missed a small side quest where I had to basically feed some goats. No, sorry, not goats, sheep. Getting the words mixed up. But yes, I had to feed some sheep. You missed it. Shame. You know, you missed a good moment. I'm going to trade them in. Rare crafting materials, not something I'm urgently needing. A cloak worn by very important individuals, including critical hits on foes, can restore health to the wearer. Okay. I was making a TikTok roasting vegans, sorry. That's okay. Stranith. I need to get that next.
Nice. Got quite a collection going on now.
You have to collect those little gnome
Pleasure doing
figurines.
business with you.
Collect little gnome figurines and then you can trade them with that dude for something.
Interested in these here books, are you?
What you got for books?
They're treasures of a sort, all rescued from the abandoned Cognitions guilds.
Oh, cool. Hey, this one actually looks useful. It's about crafting.
It certainly seems like it might be worth your while.
I'd be happy to give it to you. For a price. I collect old things, see? Find some and I might just be persuadable.
What about this old coin?
Well now, isn't that
Coins. So he takes coins, the other guy takes gnomes.
book, but here, have a look.
Exchanging old coins. There are people in Athia with interest in old coins that can be found in various places. They'll offer valuable items in exchange for them, so be sure to collect as many as you can. You know, I don't mind the quiet vegans. It's the ones trying to tell me that I'm wrong. Like, mate, I literally work on a farm. I know what I'm talking about, and they don't.
Anything take your fancy?
Why? What annoys you about vegans? Sorry if I'm ignorant in terms of this. I don't even fully know what a vegan is. Is it just a person who won't eat meat? Infinite Vitali allows an effect to be added to equipment when crafting that offers immunity to effects that reduce stamina recovery speed. Allows the effect to be added to equipment when crafting offers immunity to poison. So these are traits that you can put onto garments and shit. Poison resistance. Resistance to attack reducing effects. Let's have the immunity to poison.
Nice doing business with you.
Yeah, you too. I can now craft that onto things. Attack reducing effects, let's have that too. Okay, so that's basically what you do with the old coins and the dolls. Instead of like an actual shop where you buy things, like loot shop, you've got two dealers that you can sell shit to. Okay. Noted. But yeah, I don't actually know what I've certainly heard the term vegan being thrown about, but I'm pretty sure it's just a person who doesn't eat meat. But again, you have to correct me on that. I'm not well lingoed on it. I don't put a lot of thought into it, to be honest. I mean, I'll admit I'm a proper nasty meat eater.
Hey, that cat.
Another cat. Okay, Kitty, what you got for me? You can point me to another gnome.
You really do have the magic touch.
She does.
I swear I've seen it before somewhere.
The cat that was just here? Oh yes, I know it. Poor wretched creature was all little Olivia had.
Ah, it's Olevia's cat, right.
You think it's waiting for her to come back?
I hope not. Putting your faith in humans is a great way to guarantee disappointment.
He's not wrong.
It's not like she wanted to leave him behind, asshole.
All right. I'm sorry I spoke.
God. Cuff is a bit of a shithead, isn't he? A cat was once very close to Olevia. Even Frey has no luck approaching this very wary feline, which flees whenever anyone draws near. Olevia was the only one it trusted, and the two could often be found playing together at the dump. Even now, this loyal creature sits and waits for its favourite human to return. You see, I wouldn't mind if there was loads of scenes involving it, but there isn't. Right. A bard who has taken the pondering life's... Wallace the Blue Bard. A bard who has taken to pondering life's ethereal nature, and who is beginning to believe that nothing but tragedy awaits those who dare to love in such troubled times. Though the songs he sings eloquently evoke the pain of the people of Sepul, their names tend to detract somewhat from the effect, much to Cuff's amusement. Have you heard of the vegan teacher? No, I haven't. Is it some kind of vegan master who knows his shit? Or her shit? Whichever. A timid young Elaph Hadel. God, what these names, I swear to God. 7 years old, right? A timid young boy who often hides behind his father. Having lost his mother at a very young age, Elaph has no family left apart from his dad. He was close friends with Olevia, who often told him stories about Frey. Often. They've met each other a total of like 3 times. He was too shy to ever talk to her himself, despite desperately wanting to. They're trying to ramp up something that Frey met millions of times with this girl, but she's met her once. It's just ridiculous. He was the other one. Good. What? I haven't heard of him. Should I have heard of him? Or her? The vegan teacher? Are they like masters or something? Pilo Vashen, a carpenter's apprentice who was born and raised in Lower Sepul. Pilo is a cheerful and likeable young man, but he tends to let his enthusiasm get in the way of things, as his frequent mistakes in the workplace will attest. While he hopes to accomplish something big one day, it's not immediately obvious what or when he means to begin working in earnest on achieving his dreams. Frey's rival on the dangerous outside well piqued his interest, and he offered to show her around Sepul in the hopes of getting into her good books. Don't know, I mean, okay, whatever. So, what cloaks have we got? Because I got a cloak the other day, just from signing up for something on Prime. I got given a cloak. So that was the default one that we had. The hooded cloak. Pelerine. Style cloaks typically sported more by, I suppose, more well-to-do citizens. The keen eye will notice the finely embroidered details which shine through in spite of the garment's somewhat shabby state. In an Athia where making such fine clothing anew has become all but an impossibility, vintage items such as this are now a coveted luxury. And then Cat's Meow. Yeah, that's the one I got. Look at it, it's an acid trip with cats on it. I got that from going onto Prime and signing up for something. I didn't have to pay, so I got a free cloak. Just figured it took me clicking a couple of things and that was it. Cloak clearly put together with cat fanatics in mind. Its daring design features so many adorable feline friends that the wearer will never feel alone. While it's clearly not made with Athian taste in mind, there are enough kitty lovers in Sepul and the surrounding area that make it sure to attract an envious look or two nonetheless. Except it won't. I got no new nails either, did I? So I haven't got any new nails. Alright, let's see what the stats do on these. Oh, I need to sleep. I'll get up early tomorrow. I need to start doing videos again because me and my mate are in a race to 1k subs and he's growing very fast. Well, no worries, mate. Like I said, I wish you all the luck, all the best in that. Again, you know better than me how to do it. I'm just going to be here doing my thing as per usual. But if you ever want to chat, whatever, you know where I am. Critical hits can restore health. Nice. Cuff counters deal more damage. I don't know how you counter in this game. Okay, that's the difference is. I'm going to keep my current cloak for now. But yeah, good luck to you, mate. Like I said, have a lovely sleep. No doubt I'll speak to you later on. And yeah, good luck in your competition with your friend. I hope you reach the 1000 sub mark. First, that is. Seriously don't know more about it. I seriously don't know more about it than you. I have no idea what I'm doing on YouTube. I just throw out a video and hope it gets views. Well, you seem to be doing better than me. Let's put it that way then.
Just here? Oh yes, I know it. Poor wretched creature.
You must be doing something right.
Olevia had.
I'm just making the content that I enjoy.
There's a dear, sweet young girl.
That's all you can do at the end of the day.
Name of Olevia. Such a bright spark. A real breath of fresh air she was. And then... Why, Tantas? Why?
Because she's evil. Suppose. There's no supposing about it, mate. You're doing good, so keep it up. That's all I've got to say. You know. I hope you, like I said, I hope you do good, mate. Oh, here we go. Something else here. At least this bloke isn't a dick.
Come back. I haven't... I suppose you saw that. They just will not listen to me. Something tells me he gets that a lot.
Yep,
The
definitely.
children of Athia place no value on their education.
I know, and it
None.
pisses you off,
Blame is
mate.
not entirely theirs, of course. My teachings will not fill their bellies.
Nope.
Not today, at any rate. But if they do not learn to think of tomorrow, if they would only let me teach them. But
Why should
no,
they?
They will not hear a word of it.
Can't really blame them. They've been through a lot.
And you're
None
boring,
save
mate.
Olivia, that is. Poor child. She at least was kind enough to listen. Had I only been able to teach her to read, I am sure her love of learning would have blossomed.
You mean they can't even read? Maybe you could, I don't know, start with some simple rhymes or something?
Yes. What a fine idea. I could certainly do worse than try. Thank you. The gift of wisdom is a precious one indeed. I will experiment with the method you suggest. Now, if you will excuse me.
And it'll probably work. Just saying.
Wandering the city, dispensing insights, hither and yon. I may
Hither and
revise
yon.
my opinion of you, Frey.
I wasn't exactly trying to inspire the guy, but I'll take it.
I think if I actually put work into my videos, I'll get somewhere. I want to get money from YouTube, then move to Texas. Well, it's a plan, my friend.
I meant to thank you again for returning.
I wish you all the luck in the world at doing it.
His importance to the city of Paul cannot be overstated. Nor can his
I'm just a gamer who loves the game and talk about games. You know, if I can one day earn money at doing that, that'd be great. But until then, you know, I'm happy with it just being a fun little hobby which I come on and, you know, talk about games, because that's ultimately my thing. It's the only thing that really interests me outside of animation. Gaming and animation, I told you, they're my two areas. They're the only things I care about. One's my career and one's my hobby. That said, I do like a bit of art. I can draw. So I love drawing. That's another thing. So yeah, 3 things. I've got 3 things I love. Oh, and TV shows. I love TV shows and film, obviously. I think media as a whole is probably me. Just, yeah, media. I'm a gamer who wants to work on a ranch in Texas. Yeah, and play Red Dead Redemption non-stop. If you want to be a gamer, mate, we got to get you on some more games. How about that? We need to get you out of the habit of just Red Dead Redemption and Minecraft and... what was the other one? It's a flipper house or something. I can't remember. We need to get you on another game. Again, get Cult of the Lamb.
The next stage of the plan will require the townspeople to be evacuated to a suitable...
What's this girl gonna do?
You? What are you still doing in Sepal? You will not
Council
escape
person of
Tantas
Frey
Sila's
Holland.
wrath, you know. Her enemies receive no quarter. None.
She'll receive no
Frey
quarter.
Seems rather keen on Sila.
Maybe she can tell us more about her.
Okay, interesting. Alright, how powerful is she, the witch?
She is the Tanta of strength, blessed with the power to fortify both mind
Strength.
and body.
Vague.
That sounds tricky to deal with.
We're pretty powerful.
And her gifts do not end there. She is a leader under whose unflinching discipline whole armies cower. Her mere presence on the battlefield is enough to strike terror into the hearts of her enemies.
Okay, I get it. She's one stone-cold, badass bitch.
I'm stronger than her. I want to be a Minecraft YouTuber. The community is absolutely crap, but meh. Don't do Minecraft. Do another game. Do Resident Evils or something.
You trespassed upon her realm. You are a threat, and as such, are not to be tolerated.
Trespass.
Just because I walked over some imaginary line? Shit, should have brought a passport.
There is no just when it comes to trespass on sacred ground, girl. Especially not when the ground in question belongs to one so powerful. It was your fault the city was attacked. Tanta Sila wished only to drive out the threat.
And she clearly wasn't the only one.
Lovely. I've gained 308 subs from Minecraft. I'm doing alright. Oh yeah, but... I don't know. You only want to play one kind of game? I mean, to me it's limiting the scope. I get tired if I play a game for too long. I want to play something else, you know? I want to explore, I want to expand. I don't just want to play... I wouldn't just want to play this all day, every day. You know? Broaden the palette, that's what I'm saying. You know, I'm sure Minecraft has done well for you, but... you really only want to play that forever? To me that's... I don't know. It just seems boring, you know? But, hey... If you're happy doing that, mate, you go for it. I've played Minecraft for 3,148 hours. Jesus Christ. Don't know how you do that.
She was hard on
I don't see what's there for that
no
long.
harder than she was on herself. Beneath that stern exterior lies a warmer heart. A desire to protect the people.
But then I don't get Minecraft, so...
This is what drives her.
Protect? Is that what you call smashing shit up and killing people?
Yeah, that's what she calls
What
it.
use is there in talking to one as corrupted as you?
I'm not corrupted.
Sorry I asked. Why do I even care who she is or who she used to be? She killed Olevia. That's all that matters.
You called her Olivia, and her name's Olevia. Weirdly enough, that's what I wanted to call her, because you just changed the letter on me to make the word sound weird.
Remain, the city remains in danger. Tanta Sila may yet be forced to destroy us all.
Right.
You must go to her and be punished for your crimes.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go to her, all right. And when I find her, she's dead.
Fuck yes. 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 I sat and played for 24 hours non-stop once. I don't see what is there to play for 24 hours on Minecraft. I honestly, it's one of those games I don't understand. I mean, I get it, it's probably meant to be like a creative thing, you know, you're building a castle or whatever, but then I would much rather build that in a 3D program, or, you know, actually make a 3D model of a castle, or, I don't know, do something actually get use out of rather than just something you can use in that game, you know. But again, that's why I explained that to me. That's why it doesn't make sense to me. But again, it's one of those things that I'm quite sure I just don't understand, and other people do. So that's why I always try and reserve judgment. You know, if people are happy playing that game, I don't know. Just for me, it's just, I don't know. I couldn't play it for that long. Yeah. Minecraft by yourself is kind of meh. It's when you're playing with friends it's brilliant. And there you go, there's the conundrum. You see, I like to play multiplayer games, but I don't have any friends to play with really anymore. Most of my friends are married, kids or whatever. I don't see them. The few that I do see don't really come on to game, so yeah, I don't play multiplayer games much. That's one of the areas where I would like to do more gaming, because you're right, multiplayer is fun. It is fun. The last multiplayer game I remember really enjoying was Left 4 Dead on the Xbox and stuff. Years ago. It's like the last one I really enjoyed. Remember doing Mario Party and stuff, Mario Kart. Yeah, they were good to play in groups as well. But yeah. At least you've got people to play with, mate. So, good for you on that. As far as I go, yeah, it's not yeah, it's not my kind of game. So it's a bit of both in that regard. Oh yeah, it's the box bloke. Where's Robian then? Oh wait a minute, I just realised I'm behind that castle. So I might actually get to see what's behind here. Ah, an old coin. Yeah, friends are the problem. I have one friend who I play with and he's my closest friend, but that's it. I mean, we play every Monday, but the rest of the week I'm just lonely. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it, to find people to do these kind of things with. That's why, again, I think people advise that you join a community and try and mix with people that way. You know, if you have a collective game that you enjoy playing. With me, yeah, like I said, I have very specific games I like playing, as does everyone, you know. I'm sure lots of people love playing like PvP games and stuff, whereas, I don't know, I don't like that. I prefer playing against the computer, because I'm a very sore loser. So, you know, and if someone keeps killing me over and over, it really does piss me off. Even in games where I'm fighting the computer, I'm a big sore loser like that. So that's why PvP is just, yeah, it's not something I do. I only have 4 things I love: gaming, farming, Red Dead, and my hat. Well, at least you got your priorities sorted, didn't you, mate, eh? As long as you're happy with that, then good for you. You know, God bless you. Keep doing your thing. We've all got our ways of doing things. You know where my love lies.
Anything take your fancy?
What you buying? Defensive boost when landing a critical
Nice
hit.
doing business with you.
Let's do that. Nice little crit hit. Wait, no, number 5, because my sheep as well, they're the top priority. Of course, how dare you forget the sheep, man. You need to get your priorities in order, mate. I remember trying to get my friends to play a game called 7 Days to Die, and it's like a zombie survival sim. We did like one game, and then they bailed out on me. So that was my last attempt at a multiplayer experience with my friends. After that, I couldn't get them. Well, I definitely couldn't get them back into that game. They didn't like it. But yeah, it's hard to find the right people who want to play these games. If you don't know them already, that is. The only game I can get them to play, and I basically had to join them and play their game, is Diablo. I like playing Diablo. I can give or take Diablo. It's alright. It's just not my favourite kind of game. Oh, another coin. Thank you for that. Any game I play, I'm very good at, because I won't play games that I'm bad at. I usually go in cold to loads of games. I do have... I mean, I get irate. Oh.
The Robian's trying to desecrate a lovely old ballow tree. He's, got himself a mite worked up. The blue and the bloomers too!
Guy's gone nuts.
Explain to him that he can't just run amok in the grove like this. That there is our last ballow.
All right, just cut him some slack, okay? He's been living in the break for the past 20 years. He's just taking some time to adjust. He'll be back to himself soon.
You keep telling yourself that.
Father!
Can't believe I beat her here. She left ages ago.
It's Odin.
Odin? Odin? My dear girl. What are you doing here? I was supposed to see you there. I cannot see you there if you are here.
It's all right. I will take you there, and we will be there together. Apologies.
Be a good man, Sir Robian, and hand it over.
Please, Father, give it to them. Please.
Losing his marbles.
Thank you. We'll take it from here.
Just make sure that he doesn't.
He won't. You have my word.
Oh, Odin. I'm such a fool.
You are no fool. I believe in you.
He's losing his marbles just like myself.
I told them you wouldn't harm the tree, but I never said that I would.
Yeah, but he's got a good reason. Look, he's turning like part zombie.
Chance.
He's turning into a zombie.
Once again, breaking the law. I don't do it proudly. But all I do is for Athia. And if my father believes this could help, then I believe it too.
She believes him, even though he's a nutter.
Hey, Bob.
Strange young girl from another world.
Yeah. I, have your notes on the portals.
I'm losing my marbles because my sheep are 8 days late and still have no lambs. Oh, yeah, sorry to hear that, mate.
My mind's a little wibbly wobbly, wobbly wibbly.
Wibbly wobbly wobbly wibbly.
Voosh.
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 Yes, voosh.
Voosh.
Yes, voosh.
Vooshy
I can
voosh.
back home, where I came from.
Yeah,
After I killed this
voosh.
crazy lady. If I survive.
You will.
She will.
Go back home, or
I've got mad skills.
kill the crazy lady.
Both.
One or the other. Maybe both. Maybe neither.
Wibbly wobbly. Wobbly wibbly.
To know.
Sounds promising.
Yes, I promise. I will work on making you whoosh. You have my word.
Terrific. The word of a senile old has-been. Ironclad.
Great.
What am I doing in the grove?
Good question.
Let's get you home.
Audie!
Yes.
Wibbly wobbly.
Come on. Catch you guys later.
Wibbly wobbly boop.
Hey, Cuff.
Oh no, speaking of which, I've got to fix something before Monday. Oh, what's that? Talk about Bob.
Speaking of Bob, how come he didn't turn into a zombie?
Good question.
He came right through the break with us.
I'd say he was mostly break zombie already, wouldn't you?
What about Alden?
Strange how Auden seems to love Bob so much.
Bibbly bobbly boo.
Why?
Well, I don't exactly think the world of my parents.
Why not?
I guess being left on your own for years doesn't hit everybody the same way.
And why should it? Humans are horrendously complex creatures, after all.
He's not wrong. Oh, Olivia.
Olivia.
Olevia.
I knew the kid, but she just stuck with me. She had fire.
And now it's been extinguished. Somebody has to pay.
My Minecraft isn't working right and I have a plan to stream with my mate on Monday. Why, what's going on? Why isn't it working? Never mind.
Let us proceed to the archives then.
It's in the upper city, right?
Have you tried to? Have you turned on logs for your stream?
What's with this weird tree?
Interestingly, I don't think it looks like that because of the break.
This blue glow. What's that about?
The essence of life distilled, if some are to be believed. Don't you think we better learn more about Sylar before charging off into the wilds?
I thought we already had. She's just nuts. If I knew why it wasn't working, I would have fixed it already. Fair enough. But, alright, and what streaming application are you using? Do you use OBS or... Like, what do you use? I mean, I use Streamlabs. But I know OBS has... Again, they kind of function similar. OBS would be the one I don't use very much.
You there?
Well, what isn't working about it? Is it just your signal's not coming through, or...?
It's about Serobian. Actually, it's about everything. The city, too. We owe you our thanks.
You do.
Had you not been here, who knows how many more would have suffered?
It's Minecraft itself, not my streaming. Why, what's wrong with Minecraft then?
Please, I know you are in pain, but you must not lose heart. The bard at the square, Wallace. Do you know him? He may be a frivolous,
the one who can't sing.
Person, but his talent is undeniable.
He is
Perhaps
shit.
a tune might do you good.
He is shit.
Truly, his music has the power to soothe
No, it
the
doesn't.
soul.
It does not. His music is terrible.
Wait, you're not telling me she's... Really? That foppish nonsense?
Don't usually agree with Cuff on much, but he's talking shit. It's Minecraft itself not streaming. I can't get Minecraft to open. It'll be an easy fix, I'm sure. Hard to explain. You're streaming it from your PC, right? Oh, what should I ask her who she is? I think she admires him for some reason.
No, I am nothing of the sort. His music gives me a certain courage, that's all. A sense that it may not be altogether foolish to hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow, I guess I'll have to listen harder.
Yeah, I'm not getting that from his shit music.
You plan to face Tantas, do you not? Those of my line have long been her most faithful protectors. Though such a legacy is no longer one to speak of with pride.
Right.
Take care. She is not to be trifled with.
She'll die. I'll cut her down.
The dutiful sword maiden and the foppish bard, eh? What a pair.
Yeah, it's like the plot of a corny romance novel.
It is, especially because he's shit at singing and writing. Okay, so you're streaming it from your PC. That means all you've got to do then, surely, is make a signal, capture your desktop, or I mean, isn't that what you do? I mean, you can even do like an application capture, can't you? Like where you capture like a very specific window of your computer. Just thinking off the top of my head, because I mean, I do it through. Obviously, I'm playing a console, so mine's coming through a capture device.
You again?
So whatever it is, I'm sure we can help you fix it.
How are we to defeat an enemy we know nothing of?
We're not leaving the fucking city yet, mate. Don't get carried away now.
Look at him. He looks like he's standing guard.
He is standing guard.
Or he's still petrified after everything that's happened.
Yeah, I guess they do have a pretty keen sense of danger, don't they?
Cats are ninjas, especially if they're black. Makes them big ninjas. Remember my sister, she had cats. They used to climb her curtains. They were like little baby ninjas. They would climb curtains in like 2 seconds. Some mad skills going on with cats. Oh, another coin. Thank you very much. Oh.
Well,
These apes again.
Favorite council person.
Foul creature.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. See you, mate.
Wrath upon us?
But yeah, like I said, if you want to talk about it or you need any help, let me know. Just drop it in the Discord server.
Cease your wickedness. Do not approach her. All who
I'll
do
help
shall
you out.
surely die. Those who consort with her will perish in agony, just like the child.
What the fuck did you just say?
Calm down, Frey. Don't let him get to you.
You think because you
Alright,
return
mate.
that
You have a good night now. Good luck with your sheep. Hope they lamb soon for you.
are a blight upon us all.
Thanks
A
for stopping
bringer
by.
of doom.
Really means a lot.
Councilman speaks the truth. Leave this place. Be gone.
Fuck.
Fuck.
You actually managed to exercise some self-control. I'm impressed.
Not as impressed as I am.
They're not worth your time. You did the right thing.
It would have felt so good though to smack him in the face.
Be gone, demon. Bring calamity upon us no more.
Bring calamity upon us no more. Arr, 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 arr. He's got the mouth like an anus of a starfish. Nah, it's all gated off. There's no point in going down there. Alright, let's go to the marker. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm meant to go. And no, I'm not talking about the Dead Space marker. We're not playing Dead Space. I'm playing Forspoken in all its awesomeness. And like I said, we're having quite a good bit of time. despite what loads of people are saying about this game, I don't think it's that bad. I think the quests in the town have been shocking. I think the dialogue's terrible. Well, the cutscenes, the actual scripted cutscenes seem pretty good. It's just like they seem like they put a different team on the people who do the cuff dialogue out of the cutscenes, and also all of the side quest content, because it's poorly written. But the cutscenes and stuff, I don't know. I don't think they're written by absolute incompetent people. But again, to each his own. Alright, here we go. What's this?
Huh. So these are the archives.
Catch!
Whoa! What is this? And who are you?
I'm the archivist. Auden told me you were clever. How do you not know what a book is?
No, I know what a book is. You don't look like an archivist.
You don't look like a hero.
That's because I'm not.
I used to be a blacksmith before. Built weapons for the very woman that raided our city.
You're
She and I
regretting
were
that then.
quite close. She trusted me, and I trusted her.
Why would you trust her?
Sorry.
No matter, it was another time. She was another woman, as was I.
Oh.
Keep up!
Best follow the crazy lady.
Batshit crazy?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you go from a blacksmith to a librarian?
Archivist! And a smart woman knows when to shift her purpose for the needs of her people. Catch!
What is this?
It's the floor plan of Silas Castle.
What are you, my
good.
fairy godmother?
Yes.
Name's Treahy. You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sila.
Well, the name's Frey, and it sounds like you don't think I'm up to the task.
Tanta Sila is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. She controlled the army, crushing the weak, even without the weapons that I forged for her. Crushing them with her bare hands.
I'm beginning to have second thoughts about this.
These fatty old harridan needs to shut her mouth.
You would be doing our land a great service by killing her. Rid us of Tanta Sila, and the corruption in her realm will stop spreading.
Okay.
But no. I doubt you'll actually succeed.
I'll have you know I've got mad skills,
Before
love.
You go, I would suggest that you learn all that you can about the Tantas.
Right.
The archives, full of books about them.
Oh, no shit.
Definitely not my fairy godmother.
She might be. Here we go. Praenos Castle floor plans. Oh. The floor plan of Praenos Castle Treahy gave to Frey. It was originally drafted as the castle was being built, and as such may not be an exact representation of the final layout. The stronghold looks like a nigh on impenetrable, with walls capable of keeping almost any enemy at bay, although interestingly a narrow passage appears to lead from the walls right to the throne room at the castle's heart. So in other words, this is the Death Star little like back vault that some architect put in there to fuck with them. Direct hit. Direct entry straight to the throne room. History of the Tantas. For as long as anyone can remember, our land has been ruled over by the Tantas, blessed by their names. It is not for us to know what their powers came, how their powers came to be. We need only give thanks for the countless occasions on which they have delivered us from catastrophe. Greatest and most notable among such acts of deliverance being their purge of the nefarious Redig. They deserve nothing less than our unquestionable love and respect, for it is that who make us Athian. Acacia Grove, whatever. This land was once set aside for the locals to cultivate them and produce. In the years since the break arrived, however, it has been transformed into a larger scale operation and can provide enough vegetables and medicinal herbs for the entire city. The calming greenery also makes it a popular destination for a contemplative scroll. Lovely. Stroll. Contemplative stroll, not scroll. What is fucking wrong with me tonight? All the produce harvested here is taken to a storehouse in Upper Sepul, where officials determine how it should be distributed between the various parts of the city. In the centre stands a great bellow tree, a sacred symbol deeply revered by the people of Athia. And oh god, I can't say these names. Square in Upper Sepul, where the mausoleum is located, where it is much quieter than Obrana Square. It once played a central role in Athean culture, as it was where the annual rite of remembrance was held. People from every realm of Athia would gather to pay their respects to the dead in this moving ceremony. Nowadays, the most activity the square sees is Dax's drills with the city guard. Lovely.
So they used to rule Athia, and people used to like them.
Yes, although you'd never guess that now.
This is like research time. I love how she always nicks the books as well. She tucks them down the back of her trousers and they vanish. I hope the archivist won't mind us nicking her books, because that's what we're basically doing. Jahedi is her name? Yeah. Jahedi. Interesting name. The fall of the Tantas. Without warning, our former protectors became our oppressors. The difference in their conduct was stark and perplexing. They were aggressive, hateful, warped mockeries of their former selves. Tantas, Sila and Prav suddenly trusted no one, going so far as to intentionally harm innocents. Tantasinta and Alas vanished entirely, abandoning their subjects to the encroaching corruption. This is the sad state of Athia today, a land governed by no one and ruled by nothing but fear. I hope there's a good reason behind this.
I can't say I envy these people. Their rulers did some super fucked up shit.
What?
I doubt many of them would disagree.
What exactly did they do? Just turned evil overnight. I'm hoping for a very good unveiling, like a Castlevania thing. But we'll see.
Let's see. A study of miracles.
Ooh. That's a red book.
It appears to be an in-depth analysis of what makes the Tantas' magic so powerful.
Ooh. Spellcraft challenges. You can find the details of challenges through which Frey spells can be improved in ancient books dotted around Athia. Pick a spell, accept the related challenge, and meet the conditions in order to upgrade that spell. You can check on all the challenges you've undertaken in the magic section of the menu. Oh, so I can upgrade, can I? Sweet. Okay. What should I upgrade? I have to say, I like my plant. So boost damage. Wants me to defeat flying enemies. Can I pick something else then? Or oh, I can have 3 spellcraft challenges. Okay. Improve the burst shot. Ooh, increase stamina recovery rate. Sweet, yeah, that'll be good. So there you go. They're the 3 things I'm going to upgrade.
You might learn something from it. Pick up some tips and tricks for your own magic, perhaps.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I could use the help.
There you go. Hit 3 or 8 enemies with a single strike. Jesus, that's not going to be easy. Unless I can plant a bomb under the floor, I suppose. The corruptions creep. As the corruption continues to ravage our lands, robbing us of our food, our homes, and even our lives, we pray for the Tantas to save us. As they had saved Athia so many times before, and yet even as we trembled with fear, the cognizance told us that we could not bring ourselves to believe that the corruption was coming from the very castles of the Tantas themselves, and that our fallen protectors may be the source of the blight that assailed us.
Wait, it was the Tantas who caused the break? What the hell happened to them?
Yeah,
think
well,
more than a
I
few
gathered
of their
they had.
former subjects came to wonder the same thing.
I gathered they would. I mean, break didn't just come from nowhere, did it? A few corrupt mages and poof. Locked labyrinths. Perhaps one of Athia's greatest mysteries is the truth behind the locked labyrinths found across the land. It is not known precisely what magic keeps them sealed. The Tantas may have locked them themselves, as they are the only ones who have ever been known to enter. They are rumored to be treacherous places guarded by terrifying beasts. As for what these beasts may be trying to protect, legend has it that ancient relics line the bowels of each one, alongside writings left by the first Tanta herself. Huh.
That thing we read, it was written by the first ever Tanta.
And it sounds like there might still be more of them to find.
Great.
Wouldn't hurt to learn more. Guess we could keep an eye out.
Doesn't hurt.
So, the Tantas had superpowers that they used to keep Athia safe. And the people loved them for it. Worshipped them, even. But then, something changed. Instead of protecting the people, they started making them suffer. And then the break appeared.
An admirably pithy précis.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why would they just go crazy like that? That's enough for now. Think I'm pretty clued up on the Tanta basics.
Then I suggest we depart.
Great. Let's get the fuck out of here. Back into the world, guys.
Anything else you need to do before we leave? Hurry up if you're still not done with what you need to do here.
New detours are now available. Open the main menu and check the map. Ah. So I shouldn't leave yet then. What have we got on the map? There's a few over here.
Buildings around here look a little shabby. Maybe we could help fix things up.
I'd imagine it's more a lack of materials than a lack of will. Wood, in particular.
Yeah, guess it must be hard finding more if you can't leave the city.
Oh, this is just...
surface presentability to these people, but they're all a little scruffy around the edges.
Who thinks about fashion at a time like this?
Those who want to escape reality, I would.
We've already prayed for her, why are we praying again?
If only I could have protected you. I know I can't change anything now, but... still wish I could have spoken to you one last time.
Right. We've already heard this dialogue. Why did it make itself a mission? I didn't get any experience for it. Right, if I see this place come up again, mental note, don't come here to pray again. If it's just for her, we've already done it. What else is there? There's one there and there's one there. What's the one inside here? Ah, this looks familiar. This is where she got the shit beaten out of her.
What's that? Why are you still in Sepol, child?
Why have you still got a problem, wench?
She allowed you to go free only because you said you would go to Tantas yourself.
Yeah.
I would advise you not to go back on your word.
Lovely.
Wait, is that Olivia's name?
Among others, yes. This is a record of those who perished.
Rather a morbid thing to be jotting down, don't you think?
Your recklessness resulted in the deaths of many innocents.
My recklessness? I wasn't the one who almost got Auden killed.
Better to lose one life than countless others. Or do you disagree?
I guess I don't disagree exactly.
That what you wanted to hear? Good. I guess since you're such a believer, you won't mind being the one making the sacrifice next time. Yeah. Now if you're done preaching. Look, let me make it simple for you. Sila's going down. And no one is getting sacrificed. Least of all me.
I have to say, I'm not hugely convinced by the people in charge around here. With that kind of attitude, they'll have sacrificed the whole city before long.
Don't get me started.
Some experience, I'll take it. At least that one goes. See, why is it showing two markers up there? Oh, you mean there's one inside that library place that I just came out of? Great. What is exactly in here then? Alright. The woman's back. What you got to say to me, love?
Oh, I meant to say, that was good. What you did for Robian. Haven't seen Auden that happy in a long time.
You two friends?
She tells me things. She's been coming here ever since she could read. She told me all about you. So, which is it? Do you want to go home? Or do you want to be a hero?
I want to go home. That's what she's been saying up until now.
Doesn't matter what you want now.
Oh yeah? How do you figure?
The people have decided to believe in you, so you better not let them down. Now clear off. I've got things to do.
Huh? What's this?
A feather. Feather that once belonged to a common bird. Its vagina was undoubtedly killed or corrupted by the break. The feather itself remains externally unchanged. The corruption's influences lent it a certain properties that make it an ideal ingredient for crafting.
The sly old devil must have slipped it in there when you weren't looking.
Nice. Any experience? Ah, good. Sly old devil. Here we go, characters. Robian Keen, here we go. Where it's got a glossary on the old fool. 60 years old, eh? Auden's father, a prominent scholar whose studies earned him the title of cognizant being from Junoon. He began his career under Tantas and was still in her service when he started studying the break 21 years ago. It was thought that he had been lost to the very subject of his research, but in fact he managed to survive in isolation the entire time. Quite how he managed to do so remains something of a mystery. Clearly spared. Treahy Cladivo, a no-nonsense blacksmith turned archivist charged with overseeing Sepul's extensive archives, the last in a long line of metalworkers. Treahy's own prodigious skill with a hammer caught the attention of Tantas, leading her to appoint the talented young craftsman as her own personal blacksmith. When Praenos fell to the break, Treahy moved to Sepul, where Dax encouraged her to take up her current role. She's spent every day since with her nose buried in a book. Dax Vernost, 48. Praenos, representative of the Council of Sepul, appointed by Sila herself. In her younger years, she was a much decorated soldier. Her feats eventually drew Sila's attention and led to her achieving the ultimate honour, being appointed a commander in Praenos' army. These days she commands Sepul's city guard, directing their efforts to defend the town and keep the peace. Black Crow, whatever. Avalet's representative of the Council of Sepul, appointed by Praev herself. Having devoted herself to the study of law and politics from an early age, she was a fitting candidate for a chairperson of the council when the role became available. She is committed to the well-being of the citizenry above all else. And while this is a noble trait, it can lead her to take a dim view of anything that might disturb Sepul's fragile peace. Treahy, Think of Tomorrow. 54. A dedicated educator appointed by the children of Sepul's lack of interest in the pursuit of knowledge. Frey happened across Treahy just as he was beginning to despair at ever being able to instill the love of learning in his young charges. However, an off-the-cuff comment she made inspired him to rethink his approach entirely and experiment with some less traditional teaching techniques. Janesh Hekadi. Yeah, dick, basically. Janesh's representative on the Council of Sepul, appointed by Cinta herself. Janesh is a shrewd man who uses radical rhetoric to garner support from the people, thereby strengthening his own position. Despite the fact that many of the stances he takes would be frowned upon by his Tanta, his eloquence in making his points is enough to win many over to his side. His current position is that Frey is a demonic threat who must be expelled from Sepul immediately. Mila, Duty and Desire, a young woman born into a family who served as Sila's personal guard for generations. Given her illustrious heritage, she was awarded the title of Junior Officer. Illustrious title? Junior Officer. Doesn't sound very illustrious, does it? When she joined the city guard, and although she's embarrassed by this special treatment, she takes the job of living up to her role of officer in training extremely seriously indeed. And now officer in training. You couldn't be putting this girl down more if you tried. I mean, you know, like Epic Warrior or something. Just make her sound cooler. Junior officer and officer in training doesn't make her sound very cool. Wallace's music seems to be one of the few things that helps take her mind off her duties, or is it Wallace himself? It's Wallace himself. She can't like his music, he's terrible. I'm sorry. He just is. He's shit. I can sing better than him. Hell, I can write better than him. Ringstone. This greenish rock is most commonly found in Visoria, a realm in which Tanta relays magic runs deep. Prolonged exposure to the breakers transform ring-like crystals on its surface. It shares some of the properties of break shards, making it a useful crafting material. World. The archives are home to nearly every last scrap of knowledge remaining to the city of Sepul. Shelves are stocked with everything from old cognizant research reports to fairy tales and sheet music. Treahy, the archivist, carries out her duties with the eyes of a hawk, ensuring that no book is ever removed from the premises without her express permission. Then you didn't see the 3 or 4 I took then. But since hardly anyone ever visits, the bigger worry is that Please carefully preserve records with little except gathered dust. Great. Detours, aka side quests. If you visit certain marked locations or talk to marked NPCs, you can occasionally take on special side quests. As story progresses, these may become unavailable, so make sure you take them on while you have the chance. Spellcraft challenges. You can take details of challenges for which phrase spells can be improved in ancient books started around Athia. Pick a spell, accept the related challenge, and meet the condition in order to upgrade that spell. You can check on all the challenges you've undertaken in the magic section of the menu. Feeding sheep. See, this is what I did, Geo. I fed sheep. Try finding hungry sheep and feeding them. You can use cuff scan to figure out which ones have worked up an appetite. The trader. If you find enough puppet dolls hidden around the spoil, you'll be able to swap them with the trader for some unique items. Exchanging old coins. There are people in the theatre with interest in the old coins that can be found in various places. They offer you valuable items to exchange them, so be sure to collect as many as you can. So yeah, we've done that silly side quest. Seems to be a detour over there as well. Let's do this detour first. Although I do want to leave the town because that's when the gameplay actually becomes fun. Running around a town with no magic
Still can't
and
walk around up here without feeling on edge.
You did rather give them the runaround.
They did rather throw me in jail for no reason.
it's true. But then they ain't gonna apologise for that shit, are they? Motherfuckers.
The buildings here are something else.
Yes. I
This
believe it's
building's
where the
quite
great
cool.
and the good of Sepolian society live.
You'd think being put in such an illustrious mat-like tower would be a cool thing. Why does their prison look so elite? It should look like a dive. And also, I don't see many cells. I mean, I remember there being one at the top, and that was the one I was put in. See, what is the point of that? Putting them so high up off the ground. And it's got no other cells down here. There should be cells sticking out of everything. And there should be grime on the walls. It should be a proper prison, not a, well, an elite tower. It looks like a prestige like tower where the elite would live. Clearly there's no reason to go up it though. It's just basically a nice prop that they did nothing with. Wait a minute, there's something up there. Got that coin. I ended up not going to sleep, so I'm back again. Oh, welcome back, Geo. You missed me that much, did you? What's either that or you find this game that tantalising? God, what is going to happen in this magical game? And that is a pun too, because it is a game based, you know, based around magic spells.
You will. Hey there.
I need to do the side content. Where is it? Where is the side content, damn you? This girl is good at parkour. Is it down here to the left? Ah, thank God. It's one of those nights where you're tired but can't sleep. And I get that all the fucking time. Don't get me started. Especially since last year, my sleeping pattern's fucked because they had me grinding like all of January and December of last year. So it meant I was pulling funny hours, and now, like you, I can't sleep at night. I'm wired. I sleep during the day. Need to get my sleeping pattern back on track, really. Right, what we got?
A cat.
Oh, a cat. Okay. This is possibly the best side quest ever, right?
I have a strange
Do you know what
feeling that
happens?
cat wants us to follow it.
You speak to a cat. You follow the cat, right? Now this is very important because this is super interesting as in terms of side quest. Once you followed the cat, right? I hope you're all paying attention. Once you follow the cat, this is paramount, and this is like top tier game design. Once you follow the cat, here we go. Where's it taking me? It takes you to. It stops in front of one of these. You pick it up, and then mission accomplished, just like that. I mean, if that isn't top tier game design, I don't know what is. You get a poppet, which is the same item every time, by the way.
You let me here on purpose, didn't you?
Yep, like the other 20 cats that you've helped. How the hell is it 2:36 AM? I swear 2 minutes ago it was 11 PM. Yeah, that's how this shit happens, mate. You basically think to yourself, I'm gonna go to bed. Well, you know, you think to yourself, oh, it's only 11 o'clock.
Farm animals up close before I came here.
And before you know
Have a
it,
good look while you can. You'll be eating them for dinner soon enough.
oh, he makes a good point.
Spoken like a true asshole.
Yep, sheep. Told you they were around here, didn't I? I had to feed them earlier. I had to feed these sheep. That was another good. That was another good bit of cutting-edge side content for this game. I mean, seriously. They really didn't know what to do for side quests in this game because none of them have been interesting. Right? There's been no interesting game mechanic. Side content's non-existent. It's just go here, talk to this thing, and then get an item or get some experience, and then that's it. I mean, it's nothing. It's fluff. It's not even gameplay, really. If I got that game, I'd sit and watch the sheep. I know you would. I know. I mean, I'm sorry, but we're not going to stay with the sheep today. You can buy the game and just do that. Although I question why you would waste your time.
I doubt there are many places for criminals to hide in a town this small.
Yeah, not much in the way of crowds to slip into either.
All in all, not the best place to exercise one's villainous urges.
No. But yeah, I'd say you could probably do better.
Can I get you something? Why not try your luck again tomorrow?
So I can't roll the dice again. Okay. So I can't do that. What else is there here? Have I done all the fun side content? Yeah, there's only a praying option.
Onward, ever onward.
Yeah.
Do we have a choice?
I'll see if I can get rid of some more crap. See if I can buy any more good items.
Well, show me the goods.
I want to save up for the Straniff.
All right.
I have the farming sims and I spend hours sitting with the sheep and just watching their mechanics and how they work. I don't know why I watch them in a game when I can go outside and watch real ones, but anyway. Yeah. You've just asked the question.
Take your fancy?
You just asked the question that I ask myself every time I speak to someone who's who basically plays simulator games. If you can do it in real life, why do it? You know, that's where I kind of fall. Why do it in a game? Game is meant to be like, to me at least,
Nice
escapism.
with you.
I'm just gonna buy those because fuck it, I don't care about the rest. Whereas if you're playing a game to do something you can do in real life, why do it? I mean, I get it if it's something that you don't have, if you can't actually do it, but like, for example, like in terms of train simulator, right? If you really like trains, you could probably go somewhere where they let you like ride a train, or you know, or I mean, you could train to become a train driver, couldn't you? I mean, whereas I can't be a sorceress in real life, can I? So, you know, I play a game where I can be a sorceress. Done. You see what I mean? Just don't see a general point for simulator in terms of games.
Are you trying to make some kind of a point?
My dad will sometimes watch me play and he'll just be like, I hate watching you play farming sims because you don't do no farming, you just mess around with the animals the whole time. And I can't be asked to go outside and farm, so I play farming game. Done. Again, if that floats your boat, again, more the power to you. I don't know. I guess with me, I'm a bit more cynical in that regard. If I can do it in real life, I don't want to do it in a game, particularly. Here we go. I've got a few cloaks now. I mean, we could invest some time in... I mean, that one's got 42 health. Ooh. I can put more health into it. Critical hits can restore health. You know, let's scrap the health 5%. Immune to poison. And what should we do? Critical hits can boost defense. Get two things for when I get a critical hit now. Put some more bread and butter in that. It's getting so late. Well, you can do something about that shit if you want to, my friend. You can go to bed. Get those, push up those Z's if you want to. Killer blows use less stamina. Improve resistance to being dazed. Let's do that. Put some more in purple magic. Oh my word, the guinea pig started moving around and it scared the crap out of me. I've been in bed for the last really? So you're just laying in bed. And watching me when you know how interesting I am as a person. Jesus, that's been a long time in bed. I mean, if my bed wasn't in my room, I mean, I've got like a sofa bed. That's what I kind of sleep on. Yeah, I just lay in bed watching YouTube and stuff for hours.
My friend told me you have a strange glowing object you keep in your pocket.
Oh yeah, the light.
Oh, you mean this?
Oh. That's how we take screenshots.
What is that?
I've got Lucasade here, so
It's called a smartphone.
keeps me awake.
How do I put this? It's like a thing that lets you talk to people far away, or turn what you see into pictures.
Whoa! Does that mean it could turn what you see into pictures of outside support?
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah, I guess.
I've only seen drawings of the outside in books. Could you bring us pictures?
I don't see why not. Just don't expect too much, okay? I'm not a great photographer.
I don't know what that is, but thank you. I'm so excited.
That I just can't hide it. I know, I want you. I want you.
Okay, so maybe not worth crap.
So Gio, of everything you could be watching then in your bedroom on YouTube, you're choosing to watch me play this. Are you enjoying the game that much, or are you enjoying my commentary, or? Here you go, photo spots. Take pictures at the photo spots marked on the map so you can show them the children back into the pool. The more pictures you take, the more photo features you'll unlock. Oh. So now I've got to start walking around with a camera phone.
Person, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure they'd be delighted with anything you showed them. It's not like they have much else to look forward to. Perhaps it wouldn't be so bad to stop by on occasion, lend them a little cheer.
You're right. It won't cost me much, and I bet it would mean a lot to them.
Why not? Why not indeed? I'm gonna take some pictures for the kids. My wallpaper is so embarrassing. When we first did my room up, I decided I wanted Thomas the Tank Engine wallpaper, and I haven't had time to redo it, so my wallpaper is just Thomas the Tank. Oh dear me. That's pretty good. Jesus. You must have had that room a while.
Are you ready then?
Yeah. Time to go kill that bitch.
Fuck yes. Let's kill her. Let's croak her. Locations marked on Alden's map have been added to the world map. Fucking hell, she's a collective mile away, ain't she? Praenost. Fort Praenost. Praenost Castle ramparts. Praenost Castle? Jesus. How far away is she? Can we zoom out? Bloody hell. That's quite a distance away. Okay, I guess this is where they dump me in the open world and are like, good luck.
We have a long journey ahead of us. I suggest we make our way to the fortress first. It's not too far from the castle.
Bloody
You
hell.
really do know everything, don't you?
No, I simply happen to have looked at the map.
It's been Thomas the Tank for years. I'm that used to it now, it's just normal. I'm thinking of ideas, so by the end of this year it will no longer be Thomas. You could just put some paint on the wall, you know, you just slap a few coats of paint on, bang, Thomas is gone. Just, you know, if you just wanted to get rid of it quick. Finders keepers. That's the plan. I don't know, it sounds like a pretty simple thing for you to call it a plan. I'd just be like, it's something that's going to happen.
To see what the rest of Athia looks like.
I wonder what you'll show us.
Okay. You need to take this many pictures. 6. Okay. Come back in here because I saw some bloody markers in here. What's that? Oh, another bloody cat. Here we go, look, another cat side quest. Oh, chasing the grey cat part 2.
The cat wants us to follow it.
Really? Another riveting side quest. Oh, fucking. This is not side content. This is just. This might as well be just a mini game. Chase cat from point A to point B.
Wait,
and get
stopped.
a figure. Why is that a quest? Yeah, I know what a pop it is. I see one. I see what the description is every single time I pick one up. You don't have to explain it every time. You can just explain it once, unless they're different. 2 walls that will be darkish grey. The other 2 will be light grey, and the roof will be white. Got to clean my room before redoing it, and can't be bothered with that.
You let me here on purpose, didn't you?
That's not the attitude you should take, mate. You should just be like, right, I've got a weekend free. Fuck it, let's get this done. Let's paint it. Let's paint the roof red. Let's paint this gold. Let's just fucking get rid of Thomas the Tank. Whatever paint's lying around. What have you got lying around? Oh right, we got like fence wood. Okay, like fence wood brown. Okay, let's just paint the walls that then, just to get rid of Thomas. Take pictures at the photo spots marked on the map so you can show them to the children back at the pool. The more pictures you take, the more photo features you unlock. Yeah, that's what I saw. Right. But there's no more quests in here, no? What detour is this?
Let's just move our asses and get this
Okay, it's
done.
just the kids. Okay, so I need to get photos. The wallpaper is literally terrifying.
We are out
Just sits there and stares at me while I sleep.
You've done everything you need to do.
It's not only that, mate. Imagine you bring a date back there. You know, you don't want your date checking out your Thomas the Tank Engine wallpaper now, do you? Girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever floats your boat. You don't want to bring them back to a bedroom covered in Thomas the Tank stuff. Well, at least I imagine you wouldn't anyway. Don't think it's a good look. Oh, there's a photo spot there. Yeah, I can't do that one. Can't do that one yet. Alright, let's get the... fuck off. Whenever I have friends over, I don't allow them in my bedroom. I wouldn't either, mate, with that wallpaper there. You can paint over wallpaper, you know. Just seriously, just get some white paint and just cover over it. At least then you can have people in your room. I have no friends, so it doesn't matter much. Come on, mate. Everyone's got a couple of friends. And if you don't, you need to go out and meet a few more.
What the fuck is down there?
People are good.
Somewhere a little more dangerous
Or
than our usual
so I'm told.
landscape.
People are good.
I get a good angle.
Here we go, taking pictures. Follow the on-screen arrows to point Frey's smartphone at the subject of the picture and adjust the zoom to get perfect shot. And then once you get going, be sure to show it to the children back into the pool. Ah, okay. Nice. That's one now, 5 more remaining.
Nice.
Passable.
Snapshot. I have a couple of online friends, but like none in real life. No, people are not good. People are good.
Let me guess. Bad guys
You know.
nearby?
Got it in one.
I've spoken to you. You seem like a nice person. Chances are, if you're a good one, then there's others, isn't there, right?
Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little.
You just got to get out there and meet them. They do exist. I have met a few of them. They're not all bad. They have their ways. No, people are crap. Very rarely you'll find a good one. Yeah, but you can. That's the point. We're social animals. The human race were not made to be alone. We're made to be part of the group. All this antisocial behaviour that you see on Twitter and all of that shit, chances are it's people who don't have any friends, you know. Just stokes can just make you... I mean, not in every case, but certainly in some it can make people colder, you know. Not as happy as they could be. I think that's a more responsible way of putting it. I mean, we need people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not good with them either, but you know, you got to try. Trying is what it's all about. If you try and fail, at least you tried, you know. Can't take that away from you. Holy shit! That's a bear. Cuff counters. Press triangle to throw up cuff defense to perform a counter-attack while restoring the proportionate amount of Frey's health. If you really nail the timing, you'll pull off a precision counter. An extremely powerful blow will restore Frey's health substantially. Note that the amount of health Frey recovers when never exceed the amount of damage she received from the incoming attack.
Yeah. Nope, not working.
Get out of the way.
Okay. Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
All right. All right. That's not doing much.
Shoot the son of a bitch.
We got this. Ah.
That was an angry bear.
Might as well pocket this.
I much prefer hanging out with sheep than people. I sound like some crazy sheep person. I always look at it this way. If you consider yourself to be a decent person, or at least again a person who likes sheep, who otherwise respects sheep, then you've got to appreciate that there's going to be another person out there like you who likes sheep. And maybe you should give that person a chance. You never know. Maybe you could get on.
Whoa! There it is! Oh. This ought to be good. Come at me now! Bullseye! Like that! Got you on your toes now.
Tired after that little performance?
Hey, I'm always tired.
All's well then. Wonderful.
Thank you for that.
Finders keepers.
And no, you don't sound like a crazy sheep person. You sound like a person who is passionate about sheep.
What didn't I do?
Nothing wrong about being passionate about something.
Ooh.
I'm passionate about gaming, as you no doubtly noticed. It's all I fucking talk about, really. It's all that's in my vocabulary. Well, that and TV shows and, again, art and animation. They're my jam. And your jam is sheep and cowboys and God knows whatever else it isn't. Everyone's got their jam. A couple of treasure chests over here. Okay, let's get them.
Hey. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Down you go, boys. I'm quite happy with having not many friends. Makes it easier. Not so many fake ones. Well, again, it's not about, you know, being, I don't know, just being happy. I think you, I mean, like I said, if you don't, I just kind of take it as long as you try. You know, no one's saying you have to kind of go out of your way, but if you try and make the odd friend, you know, it just makes life more enjoyable. Again, we're a social species. It's, I don't know.
Be ready to protect yourself.
I will, with you.
And like I said, not all of them are bad, you know. Some can be pretty decent. More people to play online games with, more people to talk with sheep about, you know. I'm like a glitch then. I'm at my happiest when I'm alone.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did a minute ago.
Yeah, well, I'm happy being alone too, but I'm not gonna lie, if you stay on your own too long, it's like, I don't know. I just think one day you look back at your life and realise, you know, you're only ever really alone, and it's a bit, I don't know. I just think it's, like I said, I just think we're kind of a social species. You do need someone. And like I said, they're not all bad. You know, no doubt bad ones exist, but not all of them are bad.
Try it, little.
Do something.
Woo. Okay. Enjoy.
Down you go, Bear. Down you go, boy.
Might as well hold on to this.
The plant didn't help me out very much. One reason why I want to move to Texas, most of the people there are really nice. There's lots of nice people everywhere, mate, you know? It's, you know, you just probably just haven't had a lot of luck. Happens, you know?
Coming at ya. Yeah.
I mean, that is the problem when you find a person who kind of betrays your trust or something. Jesus, those are quick. My favourite YouTuber posted a video a year ago, you know.
You really don't know.
And it's called Plant Zoo, but I can only use sheep. But yeah, all I'm saying is just keep an open mind when it comes to people. Like I said, not all of them are bad.
It's not much, but you never know.
No one's saying you have to let them all in. Just keep an open mind. Oh shit. Well, kill one of them. 2. Come on then, biatch. I don't think it realised. Oh, yes, I made it. Sweet. In the past 2 years, I've had 7 people turn out to be fake friends. Well, like I said, you just... I don't know. But yeah. Probably just had bad luck, mate.
Done. Let's see. What do we got here?
You'll find some ones that are worth your time, eventually. You have to get through a few bad apples on occasion. I had a friend who I met in university. And I thought she was a really nice friend. She did go out of her way to joke around with me and stuff. She was really nice. And then, for reasons I swear to God I still don't understand, she had issues with me hanging out with one of my other friends for some reason. And then I remember once she gave me a bit of work, and then I brought my other friend in on it, and then she got funny because I brought my friend in on it. And after that, she didn't. I don't know. Then I just avoided her because she took it like really personal for some reason, and then considered me not a friend. And that was hard to hear because, yeah, I did trust her. Thought she was a decent person, and it turned out she wasn't. But don't let that close me off to speaking to people like yourself, you know? I keep an open mind and know that not all of them are like that. Not every person is out to just take the piss or be an arsehole for no reason. You know. And, you know, if you keep an open mind like that, you'll find more people who are interested in Minecraft, more people you can mix with, and before you know it, you'll have loads of people to play Minecraft with.
Going and taking a closer look at that tower.
Ooh, what does this do?
Sure.
I think it might help us get a better sense of our surroundings.
Oh.
You don't expect me to climb that, do you?
Please, no. In the beginning, they seem alright, but then they change. Yeah. Sometimes. Not always. I've met a few good friends. Given a lot of my friends have kind of moved on, but I never fell out with any of them after, you know, after years. So, you know, like I said, it does happen. You do get people who are just decent. Not everyone's out to get you or to be a dick. Belfries. Perform a cuff scan. Any of the belfries located across the theatre. You'll be able to get an overview of the entire area. Carefully spot points of interest and other useful landmarks, and also allow you to fast travel back to that location later on. Ah, okay. So it's like a looking tower then. Lovely. I've dated 2 guys in my life and both of them were fake. I even had another girlfriend who was in on it. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it does. It's like I said, it does happen. You know, you just get people who are like that, you know, but you've kind of got a, I don't know, like I said, that's why you've just got to, I think, just open your mind to other people sometimes. It's not, I'm not saying it's an easy thing, but I just know, again, just from personal experience, that not everyone's bad out there, you know. It's definitely dicks, they always are, and that's the risk you run, but if you don't do it, you know, you just, then you're not taking a chance, you know. And besides, I think, and again, this could just be the Souls player in me, you know, the Souls like, you know, difficulty master, a person who loves being challenged. I like to test myself, you know. I mean, I'm an Asperger, so I'm a person who, quite frankly, shouldn't be talking to you. Who's closed off, closed-minded, doesn't like mixing, doesn't like doing this, doesn't like doing that. But in March, I've been invited to one of my former co-workers' like birthday parties. Do I want to go? No. The whole idea of going terrifies me. You know, because I know I'm going to have to talk to people. I know I'm going to have to put on a, you know, a bit of a facade where I'm comfortable when I'm not. You know, because I'm not very good around people, but I go because it's like flexing a muscle, you know. You go because the more you do it, the more you're gonna get better at doing it. The more you're gonna accept that that's something you should be doing, you know. And I don't want to be closed off from everyone. Despite what my nature tells me to do, despite the fact that I'm terrified of looking people in the eye, I still do it because I have to do it. I have to push that side. I have to be bigger than what my mentality tells me I can do.
Pretend we didn't notice.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh, you did it! Oh. Go on, planties, do that shit. Do that.
Whoa!
Don't know who these guys are, but they just fuck with the wrong person. Oh, woo. Whoa!
Nope, not working. Eat it.
Whoa! No, you don't.
All right. Time to infection. Huh. Ah.
Whoa!
How are you feeling?
Kill one of
A
them.
whole lot better than I did a minute ago. We got this. Yeah.
Whoa!
That's not doing much. Yup. That's it.
Didn't like that, did you, motherfucker? Whoa! Whoa, he wanted me, he nearly had me and all. You're not getting me. I'm too good. You're not getting me. Oh yeah, bitch slapped you with my vine. Bitch slapped you with my vine.
This'll do it.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, plant. Kill it. Whoa, that was pretty tough. They took quite a bit of a hammering. I have severe problems trusting people after the past, friends and stuff. I have Asperger's, I blame it for everything. Yeah, so do I. But you can only blame it for so much, I think. Because you can push past it. You just have to, like I said, it's a muscle. You have to flex it. You have to put yourself in the situations you find uncomfortable, because that's the only way you're going to get immune to it. And you shouldn't let it define you or beat you. It's not who you are. It's an impediment that's there to challenge you. That's what it's there for.
You always miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're plenty of commotion all by yourself.
And I'm a classic case, you see, because up until a few years ago, like I said, I couldn't speak to anyone. I couldn't look anyone in the face. But I put myself out there. I flexed the muscle. And I'm still alive, you know, it hasn't killed me.
Take that. Got you on your toes now.
Whoa, those things fly. Killed him. What else you got for me, boy?
This looks like a big one.
Whoa. No, you're not getting me.
That went well.
You said it did. That asshole's going nowhere.
Jesus. Okay, that one got me that time. Ah!
Yup. Oh, goodness.
Shoot him down.
Now's your chance.
On it. Hey.
Down, boy. Fuck
Only
yeah.
one for the history books.
Fuck yeah. It's an alright thing to have, but it's also horrible. I'm shy in real life and stuff, but on YouTube I'm very confident. Yeah, but you see, YouTube's just an extension of real life. It's no different. You know, yeah, sure you're there in someone's face, but I don't know, I don't know, to me it's just the same thing. It's just, you know, it's still something, you still got to speak to people. And besides, like I said, I think you'd be surprised. The more, like I said, the more you do it, that's ultimately what it is. Initially, I was terrified of streaming at some point. But during COVID, I couldn't go out and speak to people, so I put myself online and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this because it still allows me to mix, even though we're in lockdown, so I can't flex that muscle that I want to flex. But oh god, I'm making a mess of this. Start over. YouTube is also quite difficult for me because my parents do not support me at all, so that's kind of off-putting. Yeah, I can't speak to your personal struggles there, you know. All I can say is if they don't support you, then you need to find people who, you know, who will support you. I mean, I know that's easier said than done in a lot of cases, but, you know, there's always people out there. And that's why that's why you have to mix with people, because you're going to find the right ones. You just have to, you know, stick with it. God, this is tough. I think you'd be surprised what you can overcome when you put your mind to it. Oh, look at that. Booyah. Cracked it.
I just keep getting better.
You're passable, I suppose.
But yeah, like I said, the best advice I can give you is just to not shut yourself off from the world. I have one friend, he's an online friend, but he's awesome. He fully supports me on YouTube and stuff, and he's always there for me if I ever need someone to talk to. Yeah, well, again, he's not the only one who exists like that, you know. There are other people. And
Hey, anybody here?
you can make
Highly
a
unlikely, I'm afraid.
you can make a group of friends who are like that.
Didn't we?
You know, he's not the only one. You know, there's people. You just have to put yourself in those uncomfortable situations on occasion to meet them. And that's why you do it, you know. You do it because it's worth it in the long run. It's not worth it in the short term, and like I said, you're going to find people, unfortunately, who in your life who are horrible people, or who are just you know, they're not the kind of friends you should be making, and those are the ones that, well, you learn a lesson about, but you don't use them as a reason to close yourself off from the people who probably could make a difference, you know. I mean, I think you sound like a perfectly decent person, so I don't think there's certainly nothing wrong with you, you know. You can find people who you want to be friends with, you can speak to them, you can, you know, you just have to put yourself out there. Flex that muscle, you know. Keep pushing. Keep prodding. See what happens, you know. The worst that you're going to get is you're going to find the odd bad apple. You know. And then you just put them in your rear view and just don't give them the time of day because they're not worth it. If they shake your confidence or they ruin you or they're obviously out to fuck you around, then ditch them. You can do better. Yeah, fucking wolves. Yeah.
My ace in the hole.
Whoa.
Damn.
Didn't like that, did you, wolfies? Yeah, you better believe my skills. And we also get shipped an unholy amount. Don't get why some people are so cruel. Like, what's the point? Yeah, I don't get it either.
Seems we're free of any immediate...
Sometimes it seems very random.
Here's hoping it stays that way.
And it's very cold. But like I said, it's the unfortunately it's the game you play to meet the good ones, you know. And you'd be surprised, and it might not seem it, but there are more good ones than bad. You know. Just because you found one bad one, you think that that one bad one is not worth like the 25 good ones that you could have found, but you just got unlucky and found the one bad one. You know. I just always see it like you've got one bad one, but you've got 25 who are good. It's just you happen to find the stinker, unfortunately. But then next time, you'll probably find a good one, you know? Someone who's decent, someone who just wants to be your friend, and that feeling's great, you know, when you find that right one. And you can do it. It's possible. I've seen it. They exist.
Open your eyes.
Don't use it as a reason to shut yourself away.
I think it's time you got some rest, don't you?
Because you're not a bad person. That's the key thing to remember. That's the key thing to always remember when you find someone who's an arsehole. You're not the bad person, they're the bad person. For whatever reason, you know, they're not interested in you in that way. They want to ruin you or don't care about you enough. Or they're always bad. You know, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. I got bored and made a dating profile for my sheep. This is the things I do at 3 AM. Well, it's nice to know that my chatting is stimulating. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm boring. Don't mean to be. Mind you, I think I'm doing pretty good at the game though.
I don't like the look of this.
Shit. Whoa. Motherfucker.
Getting kinda sore.
Quick breather.
Don't you dare fuck me around, bird brains. I didn't mean it towards you, I did it yesterday. Oh, that's okay. I was only kidding. You know, I was joking. It's okay. Again, my sense of humour. Look, like I said, whatever you do, you do. Just I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Maybe it's advice that doesn't apply to a lot of people. Oh, you made me feel bad. Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I was only kidding. Seriously. Seriously, don't let me make you feel bad. Wasn't meant to. It was a joke. A bad one. See, I told you I'm not very funny, even when I try to be funny. I'm a work in progress. That's what I consider myself to be. I'm a work in progress. But I do like to believe I've experienced a little bit of life. I'm not too great at it. I'm still learning everything. I'm still kind of feeling my way around in the dark like a blind person. Trying to understand this weird life that I find myself in.
A manageable number, I think.
I just killed these guys and they're already back. No, I'm not fighting you again. I've already beaten you. No, I refuse to fight you again. I owned you. I'm not fighting you again. I cracked my back yesterday and I felt like I was about to die. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What did you crack it on?
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
Yeah. Stay frosty. Got it.
Stay frosty. I love that. You fucking right, I stay frosty. It's a bear. I've already beaten that bear. I've beaten the bear. I've had him. I had him for lunch. It was nothing. It's a worthless bear. I'm getting to areas now I couldn't get to yesterday. That's cool. 75. Oh shit, I should update my magic. Fucking hell, I'm like 78. I can update my spells. Stretched and it just cracked like when you crack your knuckles. Oh yeah, I hate that. Yeah. You don't have to tell me. It's like yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you feeling better? Is your back okay now, or? Burst shot level 3. Let's upgrade that. Fuck. That's quite cool. Quite a big magic spell now.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Let's not get careless.
My knees cracked too, as someone with a phobia of knees. I hate it when my knees crack. You've got a phobia of knees? Really? Well, how come?
She set foot in the room. Up went the most awful noise.
Yeah, I never hurt my back. It just felt weird.
Why do I bother?
You should consider, again, if that I know you work on a farm, so obviously manual labour are probably a big part of things. So you should go see a physio or something if it persists. I had a physio work on my back a while ago. Holy shit.
Fight our way out.
But yeah, I'd absolutely recommend going to a physio or something if it's really bad.
Nope, not working. All better.
Holy shit. These guys are shooting crap at me. Whoa.
Gotcha. Whoa. Try this for size. That's not doing much. Right in the sweet spot. We got this. Whoa.
Fuck.
Take that. Right on the money. Come on. Gotcha.
The advantage is ours. Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little.
Jesus.
Whew. There it is. Yeah.
Your back's fine. Okay. Alright. Just checking. Just checking. As long as you're doing good, mate. That butters me toast.
Yeah. Fuck. That's it. Okay. Bring it. Come at me now.
Look out!
Yeah. Oh, come on. Ready for this? Too slow.
Now's your chance.
On it. Ready for it? Gotta stay in it. This'll do it. That's it.
Didn't like that, did you, motherfucker?
Got you on your toes now. Yeah. Aha.
Did I win? Oh shit. I think I won. A few years ago, I don't know what happened, I was in the shower, my knee dislocated and I couldn't walk for about 3 months. The pain was that bad, the doctors didn't do much either. Then I think it was early last year or 2021, I fell in a hole that the dog dug and dislocated my knee again. Couldn't walk for another 3 months. Shit. And a couple of months ago I jumped out the tractor and it kind of popped, but I couldn't walk. Ah, shit. Fucking hell, that sounds nasty. So it's like an old injury then. You know, it causes you some chip every once in a while.
Now's your chance.
Yay, magic.
No monsters here, huh?
Clear the
Hoping for a
monsters.
little exercise?
You really don't know me.
Exercise? What's that?
Little bucket this.
But yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. Hopefully it's something, I don't know. Don't even know if it's something you can sort out. It sounds pretty painful. Yeah, but now I have a phobia of knees. Thinking about them makes me think of my past knee injuries. Okay, I get you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. It sounds horrible. You know. I mean, I suffer with health anxiety on occasion, so you know, if I fight, I mean, like, I'm hypochondriac, so
I hesitate to even hazard a guess.
I suffer with panic attacks
Just
and
think, people
shit like
used
that.
to live here. Fuck.
But it also means I'm like really terrified of my health.
Ooh,
you know,
nice find.
I find a lump or whatever, I just panic. I look on Google, I kind of lose myself. That's why I don't go to the doctors much, because I worry myself to death.
Yeah. Doubt that thing will still be standing next time
Fucking
we're
terrified.
Well, do feel free to stop and say a last goodbye.
Oh, that's not fun. Nah, it's horrible. A few years back I almost had a breakdown because of it. And that's another attribute of my brain, you know.
Pretend we didn't notice.
It's another side of my Aspergery stuff, you know. I obsess, you know. I can't shut it off, you know. If I get something in my mind, I can't get rid of it. It kind of stays there, and eventually it does go. Eventually, it just takes ages. And yeah, a few years back I almost self-imploded. It was yeah, it was shit. I got in a health scare and then I just kept going with it. I couldn't drop it. Kept insisting there was something wrong with me. Yeah, it's terrifying. Drove myself crazy almost. But on the level now, and I don't Google anymore or do anything like that in terms of health. I stay off of it. If I see something mentioning cancer or whatever on Google, or someone who got like a benign illness and then found out it was like cancer or something, I just ignore it. I don't read them, because that kind of stuff sets me off. Milton Boo. Game of the year so far. Yeah, I have to say, I'm liking it. I think it's a pretty good game. Yeah. I don't know what people have got. I don't know why people have got a problem with this one, to be honest with you. There seems to be a bit of a discourse against it. What I've played, I think it's okay. I just think some of the side quests are a bit boring, because they're pointless. Following cats around and shit. And some of the dialogue is atrocious. Cutscene stuff's pretty good though. Google once told me I was pregnant with cancer. You know what was wrong with me? I was dehydrated, so Google might not be the best. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, that's why they say don't trust Google with anything. You research any kind of lump or anything, yeah, chances are it's going to be it's going to be associated with cancer or something. Ugh! Don't fuck with me!
My ace in the hole.
I'll have you know I've got mad skills, little demons.
That's all of them.
Smash.
Seems like it. Nice work.
Whoop whoop! That sounded like a train for a second there, but it was meant to just be a whoop whoop. How far have you gotten in this, Milton, just out of curiosity? Also, according to YouTube, I have tuberculosis. I've been sick as hell lately, but I don't think it's tuberculosis. Yeah. You see, again...
I always miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're
said bloody YouTube instead of Google. That's okay. Yeah, it's like I said. You see, just hearing it now like that, out of context, how I feel now, it sounds ridiculous to be so obsessive over that kind of shit. But when my mind is in that area, that zone of thinking, logic does not apply. It doesn't work that way. My mind consumes me. And it doesn't let me out. It shuts me down, all logic goes out the window. Yeah, it sucks. And that's why I think as well, I promoted this whole mind-body shit that I kind of go with, you know.
That's not doing much.
It's why I have to flex my mind. It's why I have to put my mind in uncomfortable situations, because if I don't, I think I'd drive myself crazy if I was alone all the time.
My ace in the hole.
That went well.
You bet it did. That asshole's going nowhere.
Shit. There's a bird. Ooh, you didn't stand a chance, did you, mate? I'm the same sort of obsess over other things, though. Yeah, but again, I kind of attribute it to the whole Asperger thing as a whole. I mean, it's also a form of anxiety disorder. It's also a form of depression. My mum suffers with depression, so that's how I know where I got it from.
That's a good find.
You know, I mean, I was diagnosed really late in my life as well with Asperger's. So they didn't really, when I was a kid, they didn't know what it was. You know, a lot of people thought I was just being difficult. Well, a lot of teachers thought I was just being difficult, but really I was just, well, I suppose damaged is the word. I don't know. God, I'm terrible with these puzzles. I also have severe hallucinations. Yeah, I was homeschooled when I was lucky. I mean, I don't know. I could have been homeschooled if I wanted to. I think it was decided that I shouldn't, because I didn't have many friends when I was little anyway. So I think everyone was afraid that I wouldn't make any friends and I'd just become alone, which I think could have easily happened. I'm a bit aloof. In that regard, anyway. But I don't know if it was a lucky thing, because at least I still met people. You know, I wasn't very good at mixing, but at the same time it was good to make friends and, you know. Well, I guess anyway. God, this one is hard. I won't let it beat me. I'm going to do it. For me, it's hard to make friends because we live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there is a bit of that. I don't even drive. You know, it's something that's always on my list to do. I just never learnt. And I live out in the country as well, like you, so... Ah! Cracked it. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually.
Yes, finally.
Shit!
We got this. Nope, not working. All right.
Got a spell for you. Just for you. Is there another one in there? Yep.
I don't like the look of this.
Whoa! Got one for ya.
That's quite a fight.
Whoop whoop. You know, like I said, to be honest with you, I don't want to come across as a person who says, you know, you absolutely should make friends, you shouldn't be
Alright.
super aloof or anything like that, but ultimately it comes down to comfort levels as well. You know, I've just always been of the mindset that life's easier when you mix, but then my brain is one of those brains that doesn't think logically when it's overloaded with you know, with shit, quite frankly. You know, just I don't always know if I'm giving the right kind of stuff to the right people. And I'm scared of my own shadow sometimes. I think the most people I had watching a stream of mine was 70 live views. Chat was so fast I couldn't keep up. Well, that's power to you, isn't it? You know.
This one seems like something of a handful.
To me.
Yep.
Last chance block. Frey receives a heavy blow. Refugees they have to a couple become unable to protect for a short while, putting him in a very dangerous situation indeed. However, his ability to block will return eventually.
Better start pulling your weight.
Get out of the way.
Try this for size. Yeah.
Now's your chance.
Eat it, biatch. Yeah.
Gotta work a little there.
Only a little.
The thing I hate about myself is we'll be talking about something and I'll randomly change the subject. Yeah, but that's what you do on a stream, isn't it? That's why sometimes, you know, that's why I said in person is much more
I only want to hear from you when we're there.
personal, isn't it? You know, when you want to stream, like you said, it's difficult because you've got like 10 voices you're trying to deal with, or at least 10 like chats. You know, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but because you can talk to that many people, it shows you're confident in talking to them. So you just got to put the face on it, and then you're done. Really, shows you are a social person. You know, you just got to go the extra 10 feet, I think. But again, it's ultimately down to you. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, you know, you must do this.
Says the guy who's not
If you don't do it, you're not being a person, you're being rude. Hell, I'm probably the rudest motherfucker out here. I've got such a potty mouth. Don't know if you can tell, but I swear a hell of a lot. I don't know where I got it from. I think my dad. When I used to work on the building site, I saw how he worked. He used to call my mum the old trout. Oh, the old trout's calling. But he'd also swear a lot of his mates and God knows whatever else.
Looks like we're done here.
It does, doesn't it?
I rule, guys. I just rule. I talked to a famous YouTuber once who had 7k viewers on Twitch. Nice. What did you say? Give me some pointers, kind of thing. Or I think that's what I would have asked. It's always the thing I ask. I'm like, what can I do? What can I do to get your views? What can I do? You know, can you send me some views? No, I'm kidding. I never ask them that. I'm sure they get that all the fucking time. And if you can't get them yourself, you probably shouldn't have them to begin with. It's like you said, if you don't get people coming by to watch your content, then clearly they're not there for your content. They're there for something else. I just want to play games. I do it anyway. You know, it's just fun.
Got you on your toes. Look out!
Thanks for notifying me.
Damn.
Ah. He was doing a confession stream and I said when I was younger I'd eat toenail polish off people's toes. True story. You're gonna have to give me some more specifics on that, mate. Can't believe it's 4 AM. I can't believe you're still here. Usually people don't stay this long. I think this is the longest someone's actually stayed on one of my streams. I mean, like, even people who I've met on Twitch. Like Cosmo, she's they're like one of those like really good artists on Twitch. And Nick, he used to stop by on occasion, but yeah, my stream doesn't tend to have people stick around. I think you're one of the people who's stuck around the longest, surprisingly. I'm a loyal viewer. Yeah, you are. Fucking hell. Should get a free t-shirt or something. hey, look, I'm just, like I said, I'm just happy to have someone to talk to, ultimately. Streaming can be lonely when you don't have people stopping by, and I tend to not have anyone stopping by. That's why it does tend to help that I'm enjoying the game.
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
I mean, I used to do streams, art streams, where I'd be drawing and like no one would stop by, and I'm trying to talk about art, but it's very difficult when you don't have anyone to talk to about art. And it's the same with gaming to a certain degree. You know, you're playing a game, you're invested, but at the same time you do like to have a person just to talk to. You know, it's just nice to have that one person to have a chat.
Right on the money.
Does that make things a little easier?
Well, do something.
This ought to be good.
That went well.
You bet it did. That asshole's going nowhere. Oh, shit. There it is. That's not doing much. Enjoy.
Shoot him dead. Shoot him dead. Fuck yeah.
Quite the lucky find indeed.
Yeah, it's so much better with people. Yeah, it just kind of feel awkward just talking to no one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You just, like I said, I don't care if it's. If anything, I think one is the perfect amount
What didn't I
of
do?
people to stop by and chat. Because at least then you can talk to that person. And it's like you said, it's difficult when you're trying to talk to like 20 people who have all come into your chat. I mean, I've been raided in Twitch a few times, and it was so overwhelming because you don't know, you know, you can't talk to all of them very quickly, and you kind of want to because you want to infuse and engage all of them, but you end up just kind of like talking about a load of waffle. You know, you want to say something that's interesting for everything that you do, but you end up just saying nothing because you don't know what to say because you're overwhelmed by the amount of people.
What? Still not enough?
Focus, Frey.
Oh, damn. That's it. Think that's all of them.
Seems like it. Nice work.
Smash. But at the same time, yeah, when I got 70 viewers, I finished what I was doing and ended my stream. Oh yeah, I bet you didn't. I don't know what I would do with 70. I think I would try to answer as many questions as possible, and then do what you did. I'd probably just then hang up. I'd be like, yeah. Oh my god, 70. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'll try to answer a few questions, I guess. I don't know. I've never had that many, so you know, I think the most I've ever had on a stream has maybe been 20, 25. And again, it was a raid, so you know, you always have a few drop off immediately when a raid happens. You know, you start off with like 25 and very quickly dwindles down to like 10 or 15, but even then, that's still too many, really. You're trying to engage all these people. You're trying to be like, oh. And yeah, it doesn't work out. Well, again, at least I found it very difficult. Just trying to talk to the amount I did, 70. I don't know what I would do. I don't think I could talk to 70 people. I mean, if someone raided me now, what would I tell 70 people about this game? I'd just be like, yeah, I think I've already used the material. I don't get why people have a problem with this game. Seems to be a big backlash about it at the moment. Don't know why. I think the gameplay's fun, etc, etc. Rinse, repeat. Discord had released a new update. It was like a little challenge thing back in 2021. It was the winter event and I was the first person to stream it. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. And you got some huge props for it. Like you said, your bread and butter is the Minecraft as well, isn't it? So, I mean, that is definitely a popular game on YouTube. You picked a good game to do it. But like I said, for me, you also kind of have to enjoy the game. I've got to be honest with you, I don't enjoy Minecraft. What I've played of it. But then I understand why people... I think I understand why people like it. It's just not for me. You know, it's one of those things, it's just not for everyone. Yeah, I started playing Minecraft in 2017. Yeah, my friend Nick plays it. You know. He's you know, he's an artist, he's good at it. From what I can see, but he's good at Minecraft.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did a minute ago. Whoa.
Every time he's played it in the past, I'm just like, I don't get it. And he's like, that implies there is something to get. It's a good game. And I'm like, no, it's not. And he's like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, okay, agree to disagree. Might have to go to sleep soon. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this stream up now. We've been going for 3.5 hours almost. I'll save it here right next to this big giant boss. It'll be what I have an attempt at next time. Anyway, thank you Gio for stopping by and keeping me company. And yeah, thanks for the chat, it's been great. For everyone who has been watching or has stopped by, thank you so much again. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, as per usual. Yeah, I will see you in the next stream. I'll probably do one tomorrow at some point. Yeah, I'll figure out a time. Probably be in the afternoon or something. But yeah, have a good night everyone, and again, stay cool, and can't wait to do more of this game. It's been fun. Right, have a good